I gotta say, man, I am excited, but I'm also feeling a little cautious. I'm wondering why it's all the way in the back.
Hey, this is where we keep all the really good stuff.
Where nobody can see.
Right, exactly. I'm telling you, I got something really cool in store for you back here. After you.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Heck yeah, that is cool. It's like a 46, right?
47.
47. That's a nice car, man. I gotta say, this car's got a ton of potential. You know, this is one of those things I was not expecting. It's in great shape. You're stepping up your game. This one actually has windows in it. This is the point where you say, no, it's the car behind there?
Yeah.
Or is this the one?
This is it, man.
This is like a really good condition car, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're gonna love it inside.
Oh, wow. If you know me, you know I'm usually not called in on a project that starts off looking like this, so who knows? Maybe times are a-changing. Tom's been a really solid friend for a lot of years, and it really helps that he's the closest person to the ranch. If I'm traveling, he's watching the dogs, feeding them, etc. I gotta say, he is their #1 uncle. So I'm more than happy to reciprocate, get his car over here and get to work. Home sweet home. Let's see what this thing's made of. I think this project might be Tom's forever car, so I want to do everything I can to make it right.
Don't hurt my car! You did it.
You know what they say, when one trick works, go right for the next. Or at least that's what I say. So do this in the scrapyard all the time. When the bucket comes in, just drop it in the bucket.
All right, man, this feels like out of the frying pan and into the fire, though. We're there. Ooh, it's working. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At all costs, this car will get in the shop. No matter how much it refuses, we're gonna get it done. It's coming pretty clear as to why you got such a good deal on this. It's becoming even clearer as to why it sat still for 10 years. All right, what's going on in here? Ah, there's your problem. So somebody went in here with a saw and for some reason cut the steering box right out of the thing. And the whole transmission is disassembled. I mean, what's the end game with it? Obviously, you want to drive it.
Yeah. I mean, my hope is that we can do this simple.
When a client says they want to keep it simple, it means to me that they're very much misleading themselves. It's never simple. I know Tom's approaching this project with a limited budget, you know, and he came to the right place. I got a lot of resources, I got a lot of ideas. I think we can get this done. Transmission catching device. The end game here is to make it a really solid cruiser. And as much as it hurts Tom to pull out these 47 Ford parts, it's gonna be way better in the end for doing so. So, class, next time your car won't roll, see, it's locked. If you move this thing, it's free. Now that we've completed our lesson in vintage transmission diagnostics, all we have to do is everything. We've got Tom's street cruiser into the shop with all kinds of hopes and dreams being tossed around. We could push it down the boulevard, but he wants to drive it, so we got some work to do. Pulling that transmission and engine, we definitely got an issue to deal with. The idea of an engine swap just got me thinking. The outside of the car's telling one story,
Yeah.
but the insides, it needs some help.
Yeah, it's pretty rough in there, man.
Why not just upgrade the whole drivetrain, front and rear suspension as well?
I like where you're going with that, man. I mean, this old stuff is cool because it's old school, but I don't know, man, you've got my interest.
Out with the old, in with the new. I got people giving me stuff left and right. It's like, you know, with 50 acres, I start to collect stuff. So
Yeah.
let's take your engine out to pasture and I'll show you what I'm working with.
All right.
You could say I'm a bit of a hunter-gatherer. You know, I'm always ready for when the budget is a concern. I have a few ideas that just might fit the bill for this project.
Well, you really got a collection of some wild stuff out here, man.
It's Hollywood, baby, Hollywood. One of my part-time gigs for the last 20 years has been working in various behind-the-scenes, televisions, commercials, that type of thing. So fortunately, when they strike a set, I get to get in there and see what's good before it goes in the dumpster. You know, we're working with this prop company and they just always have extra stuff, you know, from videos and movies. They're making a couple cars and I was able to get these suspension clips from them. These are from a Ford Ranger, a pickup truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what it is, you know, you hear of a front clip installation. That's exactly what this is. They just cut off the front and the rear portion of the frame, and they weren't using them. So you know me, I gotta have it.
Yeah, man, I've heard of people doing S10 pickups.
Yeah, same thing. And you know what the best part?
What's that?
They're free.
You can't beat that.
I think you could say the deal is dynamite. All I could say is out with the old and in with the not so old. There it is, man. Just rolling the clip up to the front of the car, it looks like it's gonna fit. The only thing that's gonna tell is to get it under there and see if it actually works. The whole challenge here, the way I was thinking about it, is I don't want to go like unbolting stuff, right? So I want it to look just the same. With something like this, you would normally take the whole front clip off. I think we can get around that. Also, I think we should just cut 2 big windows in the inner fender wells and make them removable.
Yeah, man, when you start talking about cutting up these old cars, I start getting a little bit nervous. But at the same time, I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen.
So what you're saying is that you're both nervous and excited.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like a first date.
It's like a roller coaster, bro.
The fact that Tom has his camera out means that his nerves has settled a bit, and that's good news because the worst is yet to come. I have to get Tom in on the action so he can really soak in the destructive process. Aha!
Here she goes.
The main advantage in installing this front clip is we get to tailor the ride height, we get to tailor the wheelbase. You're really just creating the whole new front end of the car and modernizing it. I have no faith of fear, no fear. At this point, we're not really sure where the 2 pieces are gonna meld. Typically what I do in this case is I just nip them both off and keep decreasing the space between them.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah, it's all fun and games when we're cutting apart my cars, huh?
Yeah.
What did he think we were gonna do? Put on a couple coats of wax or something? I mean, he has been warned. Now that you've become a street rodder, somebody's gonna want those old parts.
I'm telling you, we're gonna do a whole new thing with street rodding.
Before we mock up this clip, I wanna pull out the coil spring so the suspension's completely compressed.
And I felt that in my teeth.
Yeah. Most times I'm building a car like this, I'll put in the front clip with no springs in it at all. The idea being it's at its maximum lowness and you're on the bump stops, you can figure out where the tires are gonna come up to the sheet metal on the car. Now you really get a sense as to how wide the frames are, huh? Look at that, they're very close. That's good news. It's a relief to see this front clip up under the car. It's always theory until you really get it to position. The other news is it's gonna take a lot more to get this thing all fit up. So the point we're at now is we need tires. The diameter of the tire is gonna dictate the ride height ultimately, because we can put this frame, like I mentioned, anywhere, up or down. It's your street rod, so go get some billet rims. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with that, and I'll make some measurements.
I brought some steel and some rubber.
Oh, steel wheels. What kind of street rod are you building?
No, man, I gotta have steelies.
Nice, how do you produce those overnight?
I got these from my cousin.
It's a perfect choice. I gotta say, Tom, as a designer, thumbs up. Some other clients come in with some odd tire and rim combos. Not Tom, he does it right every time.
Oh my gosh, Ian, you gotta look at this. That is a beautiful thing.
You know, Tom, that is a beautiful thing. It's just gotta be much lower, much, much lower. As close and cool as this looks, I mean, the challenge is pretty advanced at this point. We need the tire to look proper in the fender well opening. On top of that, raising the front clip up in the car, we want it to look like it belongs to the frame of the 47 Ford. So it's gonna be, like we talked about, a big Z in the chassis for sure.
Well, I'm ready to get to work.
The good news is the tires fit the wheel well like we want. The ride height on this, as far as lowness goes, is limited by where the tires are going to ultimately hit the fenders. So let's just make this front end as it is, as low as possible, and then we'll figure out the rear end after that.
Okay, you got 2 different cuts here, two different lines.
Well, that was my first thought.
Okay.
My second thought was the second line. Can you dig it?
All right.
I'll race you.
Yeah, but look at how. I think I need a new blade.
You know why I always win the Sawzall race?
Why?
Because I'm buying the blades. Winner! You said you want your car low, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure.
People may think, oh, lower the car 2 inches and you're done, but I think further on that, because as the suspension angles change, the tires actually do move forward and backwards a little bit. Now look how out of place the tire looks.
Looks too far forward a little.
Yeah, we gotta come back. I'm thinking about ride height, ultimate end game, and when the car's driving, you don't want the tire to look out of position in the fender.
It's way tucked.
Ooh, I like that. So this is like as low as it could ever go. You know, there's no springs in it at all. It's flat down, not even on the bump stops. It's metal to metal. You know, your spring obviously will bring the ride height up. A big part in making these choices is just eyeballing it, you know? Whatever looks right, that's where you stick it. That's expression personified. That's pretty low. Like, to go lower than that, I mean, your engine's gonna start popping out of the top of the car.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do a plexiglass hood anyways.
Hey, count me in if you want to go that route. I think this is the final resting place for the clip. Now it's the tedious process of alignment, measurement, and then bracing it all to make it count. After I square it up, Tom is making some plates that will box it all together.
I get it, I understand it, I think.
The Z shape that I'm going for is like the Zorro, the capital Z, big, bold moves. Now it's just a bunch of busy work on the structure side of things. Once we get all that figured out, this clip is in business. We are making progress on this one step at a time. Got this thing dialed in, man. Check that out.
Wow, it's all oh, no engine hoist.
Yeah, it's connected.
It's floating there.
There it is.
Man, I like what you've done.
Yeah, see, so that step became more of a Z. See how I had to kind of wrap the steel into the cross member and whatnot?
Yeah, no, it flows really nice.
Oh man, nice finger. What happened? Picking your nose again?
Yeah, I laid it open with a grinder.
Ow, better you than me. If you're working with metal, you're gonna get cut. Check it out, I still got all 10.
Yeah.
It's all about discovering your limits, and Tom was introduced to the fickle finger of fate.
Yeah, man, it looks really stout, really sturdy.
For sure. It took a lot to bend those plates. There's nothing like the first look at your new ride. Drop her down. Looking good, looking better.
Yeah, it's bottom out on the jack.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. The jack's supposed to get stuck. It would not be a true Roussel original if you're able to put a standard floor jack under it.
Oh boy, that is low.
That's how it's supposed to sit. I'm real happy with it. It's probably a bit more radical than Tom was even expecting. Yeah, I mean, you can see the tuck in those front tires. It's on point.
Dude, can we drop the back down?
Yeah, that's next. That's why we got it teeter-tottered like that. The whole rear axle is disconnected. So I got a cool thing to show you how that's gonna come together. Check it out.
Oh, right on.
I've been ruminating about all the ways I could step up this project for Tom, and with the rear suspension, it's a no-brainer. Check this out. TCI does full suspension upgrades, and I saw that they had it for this model car. And when I say full, it comes with the shocks, it comes with the shackles, it comes with the leaf springs. U-bolts?
My bolts.
I've used TCI kits in the past and they always deliver. You got your independent front suspension, right? So that's already way more advanced than that straight axle. That's still got the same kind of buggy transverse leaf spring in the back. So now with this, right? Parallel leaf springs in the back, all the buggy springs are out.
Oh.
It's gonna ride like a Ford Ranger pickup. I mean, like a race car. It's gonna ride like a race car. Now remember, this isn't a lowering kit, right? This was a leaf spring swap, so it's not gonna be low. I have a lowering block kit. So that's 2 inches right out of the box.
Okay.
Aha!
Ooh, wait, what do you need?
It's lower than it was, but now you got some action. Look at that.
Yeah.
With every project, it's all about managing your expectations, and that's always the song and dance between myself and the client.
Wow.
So that's the good news. Hey, look, Tom, it rolls. What a concept, just like a car is supposed to. See, this was how we were supposed to take it off the trailer. Just like that. Little low in the front, nice and rolly.
I love this ride height. I love the rake.
Well, then I guess my job is done here. Sold.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, it's groovy. It's very emotional. That's what it's all about.
This is exactly how I picture it sitting. I don't want it too low. Obviously don't want it too high.
Right.
And I'm more of a California rake than a tail dragger.
You took Grandpa and you put him right back in high school.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. We need to get an engine and trans. That way we can put some weight in the front, put the springs back in, and then decide how you want it to sit.
Hot Rod Bob says he's got an engine and trans sitting there waiting for us.
Groovy. Let's go on over.
You know what this makes me feel like doing?
I told you. It's grease lightness. Tom is telling me that Bob just may have the power plant we need. Bob's always got something different going on. What the heck is with this thing?
Oh man, Bob's always building, man.
Hey man, this is your truck too?
Oh yeah, I had it for a little while.
Cool. Looks a little different than a pickup truck stance.
No, it's pretty much a tube chassis Camaro with a truck body on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Looking under the hood, this is not your average pickup. In fact, it's the race version of what Tom and I are doing under his Ford.
Old school 350, slant plug heads, all that. It's built pretty well.
Yeah, it looks more like a Camaro under here than a pickup truck.
Yeah, he's put some work into this one.
It's a ton of fun, or a half ton of fun.
Yeah, it's a half ton of fun. Nice. Got a freaking cage coming right through into the cab. Whoa, look at this. This doesn't look like any pickup truck I've ever seen. Miles per gallon. Oh yeah, look at these. Now this is what I like to see, you know. Bob is the consummate gearhead. He's got everything organized and laid out, and he's the real deal. He's not just some pack rat. He's got stuff. A lot of projects in motion at the same time. This is a big one.
Yeah, this, I don't know, I don't think that would work.
Oh, it would work all right.
Well, I don't know what you guys have planned. What are you doing actually to the car? What's your
It's pretty mellow streeter, you know.
nice
we upgraded.
driver, that type of thing?
Yeah, I mean this is a contender, right? We just have to redo everything. It's a big block Chevy. It's a 454.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great engine. Make no mistake about it. It just might be a little bit much for the family cruiser.
This is another option, but then you're not too far along from your flathead. I mean, it's a better engine, 7 main bearings, you know, and it runs well. But the amount of work you guys have done to that car, that's not enough upgrade, you know what I mean?
Straight 6, it's a contender. It's definitely a low and slow cruiser motor, but why not more?
I mean, that's ridiculous, and this isn't enough, you know?
Okay.
So I would suggest this.
Oh wow.
I had it for this car. That's a roller motor now.
Oh, I see, right.
And the factory 4-speed and all that, so I like that better. So this is just taking up space in the shop, you know?
You went and built a beautiful engine, and it wasn't right for the car.
Yeah. This is yours if you can use it.
I mean, Bob, I'm looking at it. This is a
It
sharp-looking
looks-
engine.
Oh no, it's a good engine. It runs well, but it's just, you know, beautified. You know.
I don't know. You know, it's like.
Got shiny valve covers and air cleaner, but other than that, it's just a regular motor. You know.
I mean, but what if you got another Mustang? I mean,
I don't like Mustangs that much. So.
Says the guy with the Mustang.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't pass it up.
I think this is a great choice. Small block, V8 power, automatic transmission. What's not to like about that?
Oh, okay. Right now, it's just seeming way too long.
Yeah, I took off the headers, the power steering, the alternator. I knew it was gonna be tight going in.
Ooh, yeah, we're hitting that sheet metal on the firewall.
That's what I was concerned about. This is what it comes down to, all the theorizing and planning and et cetera that all leads up to this. Like, if it doesn't fit, guess what? It doesn't fit. Push her in.
All
right.
Pan's starting to clear.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
That's it, it went right in. Look at that, it doesn't hit the floor at all. The fit seems to be a success. Now it's all about tailoring it, get the thing aligned and get the motor sitting straight. Prepare for leveling, commencing leveling.
Stop.
In a perfect world, everything would just line up and drop in place, just like you imagined. But the world ain't perfect like that. What it's gonna take is some full custom. So you can see that the motor mounts are now behind the cross member.
There's no metal there for it. What do we do about that?
Called a creative solution.
Are you gonna fabricate something?
I know a guy with a welder. A few more measurements and we're all set for old Nine Fingers to cut some plates.
All right.
It's Tommy Nine Fingers. It's pretty intimidating. You wonder what happened to the 10th. Here in the final stretch of the operation, I can't let Tom or his car out of the shop without a little torture. I mean, customization. There's one last piece to this puzzle, and that's the front of the frame. We got to get that bumper mounted, so I got one idea, just one. Let me fly with one custom idea on the outside of the car. I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, yeah?
Got some treats.
Oh, yeah, you got some boxes.
The last part of this car deserves a little bling. Your front bumper was a little dinged, so I just went all the way. Front bumper, rear bumper, chrome grille, new gas tank, bunch of hardware, you know, all the stuff you're gonna need. You know, I wanna set Tom up for a lifetime of cruising. I really wanna help him out, and I have ideas for a future project that I wanna have him involved with.
Thanks, man.
That's how we roll. Bob Drake is the perfect choice for this. They make quality reproduction parts and they fit perfectly, so it's exactly what we need. Got some headlights, gas tank sender,
Sending unit.
grill moldings. Look at all this good stuff.
Ian, man, you really hooked it up.
In an effort to get Tom's car all wrapped up, I put the springs back under the front end, and it's not exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, that Ranger front clip, it had like lift springs in it. It must have been raised up, because look, even with the V8 and the 4-inch section in the frame, look how tall that car is. So
Right.
we're gonna do something with the springs later.
Oh, okay. Is that the modification you're talking about?
No, the modification I'm talking about is installing this front bumper. I think it'll tighten up the lines a little bit. Check it out. First step is to get the bumper in place and see how it looks on the car. This gap was bugging me. I'd love to see this really brought up, you know, like trim this pan out, bring the bumper in as close as possible. That's the first time in my career I drew a legible line. Guess who gets to cut it?
Hey, before I cut into this, by any chance did Bob Drake send you another one of these?
No, they're currently unavailable. The price of NOS parts has gone through the roof, so don't mess that up. Just like with the chassis of the car, was Tom expecting to cut his prized possession up on the onset of this process? Probably not, so give it to him once more. Getting pretty good at this photography stuff, man. Your Instagram already has 500 likes.
Wait, you put a picture of me on Instagram?
And cut an irreplaceable piece? Come on, I gotta keep myself entertained somehow. Ooh, look at that. Now stand back and look at it. See, it just doesn't look so spread out.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Just tucked it up a little bit.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I like that a lot.
See?
Oh, wow.
Old subtle Roussel strikes again. It's weird, it takes it from just like having a jutting lower jaw, right, and just tucks it up.
I am glad you talked me into that, man.
So I'm just gonna set it both sides and then we can twist it to whatever angle looks best. Jack it up. Raise it, raise it, raise it. Mm-hmm.
Man, you got some tricky ways.
As good as it looks, I don't think we're gonna get through this without final inspection, you know? Thing 1 and thing 2. Let's see what the judges think. Here comes trouble.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
Inspectors and Tom are old friends, so it's like a family reunion. Front end, complete swap. Installed a Ranger subframe. Car's gonna be much lower. Don't concern yourself yet. Hop in, check out that floor pan action. Can you dig it?
Oh, he digs it.
I guess so. Say we just assemble this thing and run it. This is what every project leads up to, right? The moment of truth. Is it gonna work? We are out at the top secret testing facility. It is time for the shakedown run.
Are you excited? I'm excited.
I was born excited, man. That's what we're doing here.
I've been looking forward to this moment, and I'm just,
I love it. Never lose that naivety.
it's perfect, man. There's
100
nobody around.
It's 110 degrees, the wind is perfect. What could possibly go wrong? You still remember how to drive, right?
Shall we turn on the juice and
Well, we've
see
done.
what shakes loose?
Yeah, we got all that suspension fabrication handled. Tom took it over to Hot Rod Bob's. They did all the mechanical stuff, did the alignment, gas tank install. Basically, it came back as turnkey. We just adjusted the ride height, a couple minor things, and time to test it out. Sounds good. That way, Jeeves.
Yeah! Oh man, this is so exciting. It's the 40 body style, which I absolutely love. You got the fat fenders, that cool round roof, the engine, it sounds awesome. It's just a really crisp, old school rod sound, you know?
That feels like it's from the 60s for sure.
Yeah. It rides the line between hot rod and custom, a little bit of a cool classic flavor to it.
It's greased lightning.
It's grease lightning. Man, this is beyond what I could have hoped for. This is much more than what I could have imagined.
I don't know, man. This feels good.
It does.
Drives like a a street rod. You reinvented the street rod, sir.
We
Perfect.
did. The front suspension, that was a brilliant idea.
I'd like to thank you for thanking me.
Yes.
No reason you can't put a truck subframe under one of these.
Smiles for miles,
That's
man.
exactly what I was thinking. Smiles for miles.
It feels so right, just putting my elbow out the window, too.
I gotta say, man, this car is gangsta. Tommy Nine Fingers is back.
I tell you.